Yeah. Let's talk, I just pulled up in some fools. I told little mama tie all my shoes. Showed her 2 million cash, now she woozy. 20 matches in us.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been like a while though because and I want to just start being active on this channel again. I keep saying that and then I keep disappearing. Well, because I'm going through like 1,002 midlife crises at once, but that's neither here or there. So yeah, as you can see from the title, y'all, it's about to be a crazy story time. So buckle in, grab your snacks, do what you gotta do, and lay back, okay? Or sit up or stand up. Or if you're driving, drive safely. If you're working out, hey girl, hey, I'm trying to get back to it. I've been working out, but whatever. Anyways, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. Enough rambling, let's hop right into this video, honey. All right, boom. So it was like, I think it was, wait, hold on. Let me get my facts straight. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm looking, y'all. I'm looking. Ooh, okay. Boom. So this was my senior year of college. Period. Your girl got her bachelor's or whatever. So, my college was very small, PWI-ish. Y'all know the vibes. So it wasn't many of us, if you get my drift. It wasn't many of us on that campus, but when we came together, like for, cause we did have like, sorority, fraternities, all that good stuff. So like when we came together for those type of events or for like our Black Student Union events or whatever, it was always like a vibe. So we're gonna call this girl, we're gonna call her Wig. Because oh Lord, this girl and her wigs, child, she was just a whole little mess. And she swear she just knew, okay, she just knew that she was eating the girls up with the wigs, okay? So Wig. Now I met Wig freshman year of college. But at the time, I really didn't know Wig like that, cause like me and Wig, like at the time, me and Wig wasn't really cool like that. Like I knew of her through another friend, and I heard of her again when I was an RA, and one of the co-RAs used to be her roommate, and that's a whole little tea story within itself. But long story long short, they almost got to it, okay? It was like pop, 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 a little fist fight. So she really wasn't rocking with her like that anymore. I didn't really know like the whole backstory of her falling out with Wig or Wig falling out with my other friend. So I was like, whatever, cool. So fast forward to like junior, senior year. We had lived in the same building together. This was not planned, obviously. And like I said, me and Wig was not close. I just heard of her through other people. So boom. So we ended up being like neighbors or whatever in my building. And then one day, I don't know how we clicked for her. I think we just started clicking because she knew of me. Like I said earlier, y'all, we knew of each other through our mutual friends or her former friends, but they were still my friends, so whatever. We just knew of each other through other people, right? Cool. So we started hanging out, and I really didn't see what was tea about her yet. People kept saying, like Wig is a little loony toony, she got a few screws missing, she a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I'm like, okay, cool, I'll keep it in mind. Cause like at this point, I didn't really know what was tea with her, like what's Tia? Okay, I didn't know. So I was just like, okay, cool, whatever. And I'm the type of person, I always take what people say, as face value. Like I'm going to trust you, but I'm still going to observe the situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, she may be a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I'm gonna stand by and stay alert, okay? So basically that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, girl, okay. So over time, me and Wig just kind of got cool, you know, and there were some, things about her where I was just like, I don't know. Yeah, she's a little cook for Cocoa Puffs. But yeah, this girl literally broke into my room. No, let me stop. No, like she didn't break into my room, but what she did was a form of breaking and entering. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm gonna just tell y'all. Okay, so at this point, I was single. Yeah, I was single. Yeah. I was single. So at this point, Miss Coriana was, out and, shaking her little thing, yeah. And I had been going back home to see my family and my friends. No, that was not a safe time for nobody to be going out, child, but people still did what they had to do, you know what I'm saying? And I was doing what I had to do. So I was going back out, seeing all my little family, my friends or whatever. And this was like the first red flag that she was like on some cuckoo for Cocoa Puff stuff. Now I know I just told y'all that she broke into my room. I kind of jumped ahead, but I'm gonna come back to that in a minute, all right? So, yeah, I'm back at home and she called me and she like, hey, Shell, like, can I use, I forget what she asked me. She was like, can I use like a water bottle? And I was like, mind you, at this time, y'all, I was, reduce, recycling, reuse. Okay, girl. Okay, call me Miss Save the Environment, honey. Okay, because I was reducing, recycling, and reusing. Okay, so period. And I would reuse my water bottles, right? So I would drink the water out the water bottle, but then I would keep reusing it as my water bottle, if that makes sense, right? So she was like, oh, do you got like a water bottle that I can use? I'm like, yeah, I got the plastic ones, but I reuse them, like I drink out of them, fill it up with more water, and then just keep drinking out of it. And she was like, oh, da. I could be capping right now, y'all. I really don't know what she said, but I feel like that's what she asked me at the time. I don't know, y'all. I could be lying. But anyways. So she was like, oh, that's weird. Like, just talking shit. I'm like, okay, so you gonna use it or not? Like, what you want? She's like, oh, da. So then I stopped texting her, I think. And then she gonna call me. She like, what you doing? I'm like, I just told you, like, I'm not. Like, I can't help you right now. Like, I'm not. Like, I'm busy. Like, the fuck, girl, I'm busy. Like, what do you want? She's like, what are you doing? Like, where are you at? Like, see, now she's starting to get a little, invasive. And she had a tendency of doing this. And usually, like, I would just shut her off. But for some reason, child, looking back, I should have been like, boop. You know what I'm saying? And just kept the pushing and just ignored the phone call. But I don't know, like, she was just really like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Like, I feel like if I would have ignored the call, she probably would have been like banging on my door. I don't know. Like, she probably would try to break into my room. I don't know, y'all. Like, she was just OD weird, like weirdo status. So I didn't want to chance it. I don't know, y'all. Like, I wasn't scared of her, but like, you know how like you're not scared of a person, but you don't even want to chance it because you don't even want to have to get out of character to put this person in their place. Like, it was more so I didn't want to get out of character to whoop her ass. It wasn't like I'm scared of you. It's like I don't want to have to turn up on you and show you what I'm about because you want to act all crazy. So it was more like I'm protecting me by protecting you from me. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, I was just trying to cool it. So she was like, are you out? Like, why do I hear a dude's voice in the background? Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, Wig was also like a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for boys. Okay, she had a little chip in her head that every time she saw it was on a popping. Like, this girl, ooh, okay, hold on, y'all. I'm jumping ahead. So, back to the convo. She was like, is that a dude in the background? Like, I know you're not with no dude. Like, da 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 da. And I'm like, girl, it's a TV. It was not a TV, y'all. But like, it wasn't my dude, mind you. I was at a friend's house, and she had a dude there, and he was just talking in the background. So, whatever. And she's like, oh, you think you this, da, da, da. I'm like, girl, you are not my mama. Like, you're not my man. Like, don't be check me about nothing that I'm doing that's not concerning you. Like, it's not concerning you, sis. Like, so why are you pressed? So she got salty. All right, boom. And it was so crazy, yeah. Cause like the day I came back, no, better yet, the day that I left campus, I had to sneak off the campus because like I told y'all at the beginning, our doors were like this is her door, this is my door. So like we're kind of like adjacent from each other. Wait, no, not adjacent. What the fuck? Diagonal from each other. So it's kind of like a slopey slope. I don't know how to do it, yeah. But yeah, like this is her door, this is my door. So we're like adjacent to each other. Not, I keep saying adjacent, diagonal from each other. So anytime I even crack open my door, she'd be like, oh, what you doing? Be f***ing for real. Be f***ing for real, okay? Like, I would crack my door open. Oh, girl was like, bro, like, there was times where I would literally have to sneak out of my room just to go pee. Because this girl, it's like she had her ear to the floor or something. Like, I couldn't even crack open the door. I couldn't even sneeze too loud. She texted me, bless you. Girl, like, it's giving Joe. It's giving Joe. It's giving much Joe. Like I told y'all, this girl broke into my room. It was giving Joe. It was giving Joe, honey. It was giving, if I can't have you, then like nobody else can. But no, for real, like it was just giving you're mine. Okay, you are mine to keep and no one else can have you. Okay, I own you, I control you, I watch every move you're making, all this stuff. And I'm like, I am not your. And I feel like a lot of my female friends, or at least in my most recent years, the friends that I've tried to make, they all feel like I'm their nigga. Like I owe them something that's more than a friendship. And it's like, I don't though. Like I will be there for you. I'll be loyal to you. But when it comes to like questioning like my whereabouts, like you my man, like where you been at? How come you didn't call me at this time? You know, that type of energy is not cute. And if you are that friend, cut it out. If you don't got friends like that, then you're lucky. If you do, then cut them off. Like, point blank and simple. It's not cute. It never will be cute. Like, it's just not giving what you thought that was gave, okay? It's not giving what you thought that was giving, okay? Like, period. It's just not. So, it was a few incidents like this where like she would just try to take me like she was my. And she'd be like, you my boo, girl, you my boo. I'm like, no, I don't play like that. Like, I'm sorry, girl. Like, no, girl. Okay, it was never giving fake girlfriend, okay? It was never giving play girlfriend. It was never giving anything like that because I don't roll like that. I don't play like that. You know, my friendships are my friendships. And, like, I take them very seriously. You know, I'm a very serious person when it comes to friendship. So, I don't get down with the get down like that, okay? As was stated by someone wise out there, I don't fuck my friends, okay? I don't fuck my friends. I don't key ha ha ho ho, he hell. I don't do none of that with my friends. You know, not in a very flirty, forward way. Child, not the baby crying. Why is there a cop in here? Anyways, like I was saying, y'all, I don't know where I left off at, y'all, because baby started crying outside, cop car strolling by, baby still crying outside. Yeah, I promise y'all my next place cannot have kids. Like, I'm so sorry about it, but I'm tired of hearing babies and kids run around. Like, It's a jungle gym. I'm tired. I'm sick of it. So, where was I at? I forget, yeah. Anyways, yeah. A lot of my friendships in the recent years have been like, you're my and you owe me. And it's like, I don't owe you and you don't own me. Okay, that's a bar. I don't owe you and you don't own me, period. So, one day, at this point, I think I was like at my wit's end with her because she had kept up that same energy, like, where you at? You need to call me right now. You need to come here. You need to call me. Da 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 da. And like, it was getting to a point, okay, girl, like, it was funny at first, but not like you doing way too much. Like, it was just too constant. Like, it's like a running joke, and people don't know how to, like, just, stop, like, when the music turn off, stop dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't keep dancing. Stop dancing. And she didn't know when to stop dancing. So I was just like, okay, girl, I'm going to have to stop you in your tracks. So I think I was going to take out my trash one day. Now, the way that building was set up, we're on the basement floor of the building. So we don't have to go up or down those steps to go to the trash can. So I left my door unlocked, and I know y'all like, girl, why would you leave your door unlocked? Especially at college, don't they steal? Yeah, they did. But where I was at, it was like so secluded. Like, I don't know, like everything I'm saying probably sounds like, okay, that's why you should have locked your door. But I've done it so many times, I was just like, I don't feel like I need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at college, I'm right here, and like my room was like in the corner of the floor. I can't describe it, but like nobody would have a reason to come down that way to that end of the hallway. I don't know. So there was like an exit right at the end of the hallway, but we couldn't go out that way because going out that way would take you down a hill to go to the trash can. But the other way, which is like the longer way, would just take you like right out the door, then like right to the trash can. So of course I take the longer route to go boop 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 to the trash can. So like I said, y'all, this girl had her motherfucking ears to the floor, and I didn't know that she was in her room, or did I? I think I don't know. So I walked to the trash can, right? And I'm like, okay, taking out my trash, do. Mind you, we had like a little key card, so I could go out that door and then come back in that door. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go back, or did I go around? See, like, when you went to that trash can, you could either go down and then come back up the same way, or you could go down, bust a right, bust another right, and you at your building. Now, either way was kind of long, because like you had to walk up the hill regardless, So I think I had went back up the same way. I'm not sure. I don't remember, y'all. So anyways, I get back to my room. Now, when I walked to my room door, I was like, something don't feel right. Like, I just had a weird feeling. So, I'm so sorry, y'all. I had to take a little break, but I'm back. So, this next part, y'all, I'm gonna have to cut it short and make a part 2. I know y'all gonna hate me for it. But as I was saying, I walk up to my door and I'm like, something don't feel right. And I already told y'all, she broke into my room, but I'm not telling y'all how she broke into my room, y'all. So I walk in. No, let's backtrack. I'm at the door, right? And her door was cracked. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she went to the bathroom, right? So, and mind you, it was like day. It was like broad daylight, y'all. And like my door was like shut, but it was just like this weird, eerie feeling. And I'm like, what? So yeah, I go into my room and Yeah, this girl really lost her effing loving mind. So I walk into the room and she is in the corner. So like the way like my room is set up, when you walk in, there's like a gap behind my door. So you really can't see what's behind my door until you get into the room and look behind my door. She's in the corner with her camera like this. Like this. And I literally punched this girl in the chest. I'm like, what are you doing in my room? Get the fuck out of my room. That's exactly what I said to her. And she was like, oh my gosh, you're doing too much. Like, it was never that deep. You never had to hit me. Bro, you just broke into my room. And she was like comfortable, like she had been through my shit or something. So I was even more tight. Cause it's like, not only did you do a B&E in my room, but it looked like you was touching my shit. So now I gotta check to see if something's missing. Granted, I didn't have much in my room, but girl, no, like I don't play like that. Like, nah, like I'm cool. Like, yeah, like you doing too much. So when I came in, it looked like she had been moving stuff around. I'm like, I don't like that. Like, there's one thing to like scare somebody, but there's another thing to be like all up in there, moving shit around, doing way too much. And when I tell y'all, from this point forward, that was the beginning of the end of our friendship, because like she was just doing way too much and she had crossed a boundary and a line that I did not respect at all. And even when she had recorded her scaring me, she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna post this. And I told her, no, like you don't have my permission to post that, because you were in my room without my consent, one, and now you're recording without my consent. Woo, Lord, that right there should have been a flash forward of what was to come. But yeah, it's like you just did all this without my consent. You cannot post this video. And she got mad, and I'm like, delete it. And then I think she had posted like a clip, and I was like, no, delete it now. Like, delete it now, right now. Like, delete it. I don't want this shit up, because I don't respect what you did, and you did not see a problem in it. Like, you're delusional as F. You are effing delusional. Period. Like, no. Definitely not cool. Definitely not cool. So I'm gonna stop recording here.